Hello everyone, welcome to the Practically. So today we are going to learn how to use a forever block in Scratch programming with the help of one simple small animation. Okay, so let us start learning. Okay, so we are going to make today a small animation of a bear which is moving from one direction to another direction. Okay, so since we are going to work with the bear sprite, so we do not need this cat sprite. So let us delete this cat sprite and select a new bear sprite. So how to select a new bear sprite? Just go to the option, choose a sprite. Okay, you will get these many options. Out of these options, just select the bear sprite. Okay, as you can see, the size of the bear sprite is much bigger. So let us make this smaller. Okay, so right now the size of the bear is 100. So let us reduce its size to 50. Okay, as you can see, the bear size becomes smaller. Okay, now put this bear here. Okay, now since the background is white background, so let us select one interesting background. Okay, so go to choose a backdrop, and here out of these many backdrops you can select anyone. Okay, so let us select this forest backdrop. Okay, as you can see, we have selected one bear sprite as well as one forest backdrop. Okay, now our work is to move this bear from one direction to the another direction. So how to move this? Okay, to move any sprite in the Scratch programming, we have motion blocks. Okay, so go to the motion blocks. Okay, take this, move 10 steps. So whenever I click on it, our bear will move 10 steps. Okay, I want this thing to happen continuously. I want this thing to happen continuously without my interaction with this move block. So for this, in the control, there is a forever block. The work of forever block is to execute a task repeatedly again and again. Okay, so let us check this one. So place this move block inside of this forever block. Okay, now run both of these two blocks simultaneously. To run this script, as we know, we need a green flag click block. So go to the events and take this when green flag clicked and arrange these all three blocks with one another like this. Now run this script. As you can see, our bear is moving continuously and it went away. Now we want our bear to come back. So for this, there is a block in the motion called if on edge, it should bounce back. So take this block, if on edge means whenever our sprite is touch on any of the edge, it should come back. So take this block and place inside a forever block. Now you can see our bear is coming back, but there is glitch here. Our bear is rotating. Okay, it's changing its rotation style. So we do not want our bear to change its rotation style. So in the motion blocks, there is a block called set rotation style. So place this block inside of it. Now our bear won't change its rotation style. Okay, it's coming in one style only, one direction only. Now the next requirement is our bear is moving continuous very fastly. So what I want is I want it to move very slowly. So for this, there is a block in the control called wait block. So take this wait block and place here. Okay, and change its value to 0.1. Now as we can see, our bear is moving very slowly because we set the wait condition here, right? Wait block here. Okay, so what the next step is, our bear is moving in a static position. What I want is our bear to move legs, 4 of its legs. Okay, so how to set that? So go to the looks categories of block and take a next costume block and take this next costume block and set here. Now as you can see, our bear is changing its legs, right? Right. So now let's do one more thing. Let's set the background sound. Okay, so go to sound and we are going to set one background sound of forest here. Okay, so go to sound and upload a sound from your own system. Okay, so in Scratch we have a facility to upload our own mp3 sound. Okay, so let us upload this sound from my system. This sound is available in my computer system. Okay, yeah, now our sound is imported. If you want to check, we can check like this. So now set this sound. Okay, go to the sound block, take start sound and place here. So we want to set the starting position of the bear. Okay, we want to set a starting position of the bear from where it should start walking. Okay, so for that, in the motion there is a go to block. Okay, so in the motion there is a go to block. Okay, so as we know, the Scratch interface is divided into x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so Scratch interface is 480 pixel wide and 360 pixel tall. Okay, so we have to set the x and y position. So means x and y coordinate of this bear. So it will start walking from that position. Okay, so how to know, how to check the x and y position? So place this one. Let us place our bear here. So right now the x position is minus 241 and minus 138. So go to motion and take this block and place here. These are the current coordinates of this bear. Now run this. Okay, every time our bear will walk, it will start from this side. Okay, let us check this one. Every time it will start walking from this side only. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept of how to use the forever loop. Okay, the work of forever loop is to execute a task again and again until we interrupt. Thank you.